Zola sat by the window, watching the rain tap against the glass. The words from the playground felt heavy, like cold stones in her pockets. "I wish I was different," she whispered, looking at her hands. "I wish I didn't stand out so much." Her mother, Amara, walked into the room and saw the tears. She sat down on the window seat and pulled Zola into a warm embrace. "The world is full of secrets, Zola," she said softly. "But you have to know where to look to find the truth about your own light." They walked into the garden just as the sun began to dip below the hills. The sky was changing into a kaleidoscope of deep purples, fiery oranges, and rich, chocolatey browns. "Look," Amara said, pointing toward the horizon. "The sky is putting on its most beautiful coat." Zola reached out and touched the trunk of the great oak in their yard. Its bark was deep, dark, and strong, with swirls of ebony and bronze. "Your skin is the color of the earth that holds the world together," Amara told her. "It is the color of ancient strength." As the light faded, the stars began to twinkle like diamonds. Amara pointed to the vast indigo velvet above them. "Without the deep darkness of the night, the stars would have nowhere to shine. Your skin is a canvas for the stars, my love." Zola knelt beside a cluster of lilies and deep-toned irises. She noticed how the dark purple petals looked even more regal than the pale ones. Each flower was different, yet they all shared the same sun. She felt a tiny spark of warmth in her chest. Amara plucked a vibrant, golden marigold and tucked it gently behind Zola's ear. The yellow petals glowed brilliantly against Zola's deep, rich skin. "You aren't just one color, Zola. You are the sunset, the forest, and the starlight, all in one." Zola walked to the edge of the garden pond. In the still water, she saw her reflection. For the first time, she didn't see a shadow. She saw a girl who looked like polished mahogany, with eyes that held the spark of the evening sun. She smiled. The next morning, Zola walked toward the school gates. When she heard the familiar whispers, she didn't hang her head. She remembered the great oak and the midnight sky. She stood tall, feeling the warmth of the sun on her shoulders. Inside the classroom, Zola opened her paint box. She mixed the richest browns and the deepest umbers to paint a picture of a magnificent garden. She knew now that her skin wasn't something to hide. It was her most beautiful masterpiece.